Hey guys, this is I'll Stream That back with another episode of MLB The Show 19 Road to the Show with our second baseman. And we have no challenges today. And starting off the episode, we are 12.5 games back from the Mariners, who are leading the AL West, and we are in last place. If we take a look at the wild card, we are 6.5 games out of the wild card. Both are doable. I would love to win the American League West, but if we can't do that, we're going to go for the wild card. And today we have 6 games on the schedule. We have 4 games at Texas, followed by 2 games at home against Houston. So let's get into today's games. And today we're going to be going into the rivalry, and we are going to be calling out Rougned Odor about his lack of success at the plate. Odor sends some banter ahead of the game. Whatever, dude, let your game speak for itself. He assures you that you don't need to worry about that, and he is now a rival. Okay, so it looks like we sat out the first game. So here we are playing the Texas Rangers. And we have a runner on second with 2 outs. And we are scoreless. We should be getting a pitch up and in. And we were early. Way early. So the count is 0-1. And now it is 1-1. So they throw a cutter way outside. That is going to be enough to score. So we have an RBI single today. Good way to start off the game. And here's Justin Upton. 2 outs. They want me to steal. I had a late start. My fault. That pitcher's got a quick move. We're up by 1, 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the third. So we don't get to use our timeout trick. And the count is 0-2. And that is a strikeout, and they throw it to first to complete it. And here is Rougned Odor. He flew out in the first. Nobody on, nobody out. And they'll just tag him for the out. Here's Nomar Mazara. 1 out, runner on first. It's tied. And that's a foul. And it's now tied. 1 out, nobody on, and we can use our timeout trick. Excuse me. You know what? Contact swing for a hit. Why not? We got it. And we'll make it a double. And here's Justin Upton with 1 out. He's got a 1-2 count, and I think we're going to steal. Looked like it pulled him off the bag, but that's fine. We're on third, 2 outs. It's Miles Harper with an 0-1 count. He's 1 for 1 today. And they couldn't get me in. Top of the 8th, nobody on and 2 outs. It is tied at 4. We use our timeout. Okay, well, I don't know how we're late on that, but that's fine. And there we go. Count is 0-2. Still 0-2 on a foul. It's another foul. And that drops for a hit. And we're going to stay at first. And here's Justin Upton. 2 outs, we go on contact. Wow. He's out. And, ooh, we are now up by 1 in the top of the 10th with 1 out and nobody on. That's a foul for strike 1. Oh. Ouch. Okay, they want us to steal. Upton is 0 for 4. Wow. We got that one. 37 stolen bases on the year. The count is 1-0. There we go. We'll make it to third anyway. And here's Miles Harper. He has an 0-1 count. And that's going to be caught. Out number 3. We have a 1-run lead going into the bottom of the 10th. And we win. And this should be game 4. 2 outs and nobody on. So we must be hitting third because nobody has scored either. And that was strike 1 on a pitch that was supposed to be up and in, I thought. And that is going to be out to left center field, and the left fielder will grab that for out number 1. Or out number 3. I'm used to leading off. One out, runner on first. That ran me into him. So we at least got him out. And, yeah, still tied, top of the 4th. 2 outs, nobody on. And we're out on a ground ball to the second baseman. And here's Elvis Andrus. They now have a 1-run lead in the bottom of the 5th. There's out number 3. Here's Willie Calhoun. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 6th. There we go. 2 outs. And we are still down by 1. 1 out, nobody on, top of the 7th. That's a hit. Right down the middle. And here's Justin Upton. 3-2 count, and we are going to run. No, we're not. We're not going to run because that was a really, really quick move to the plate. We're going now, though. Nope. Not yet. So hard to run against left-handers, especially with a good move like that. And that is out number 3. And here we are, top of the 9th, down by 1, 2 outs, and nobody on. We are the last hope. And we are out. We've lost. And this should be the 4th and final game as we sat the first one. And we are up by 1 with 2 outs and nobody on. And that is strike 1 on a foul. We were apparently early. And that's not going to be long enough. That is out number 3. Easy enough. It's out number 2. And here's our second chance. We have a runner in scoring position. Advance the runner within the first 3 pitches. No! Wow. Okay. So here's our third chance. Bases are loaded. Drive in 2 or more. There's ball 1, and there's 2 outs. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Okay, I don't like a high slider. I'm not going to swing there. Here comes the 1-1. That's a high curve. And here comes the 1-2. And that is caught for out number 3. Here we are, top of the 7th, up by 2. Nobody on, nobody out. There's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe. There we go. And that's out number 1. We are still hitting 359. And now it's tied in the top of the 10th. Nobody on, nobody out. So we call the 2 timeouts. We should be getting a pitch up and in. And we're just going to pop that up for out number 1. There's a runner on second with nobody out. Okay, the runner holds at second. Now there's runners at first and second with 2 outs. We'll bounce it over for the 3rd out. Top of the 12th, up by 1. Nobody on, nobody out. And we're going to fly out to right for out number 1. And we've won. And we are going to do a mini game for hand-eye coordination and improve our contact versus left and right. In this training session, you will see balls thrown at you from multiple directions and speeds. You must follow the ball and attempt to hit it when it passes through the strike zone. I've done this one before. We want to hit them in the red. That's the best way to do it. Here we go. We missed it. Missed it. Here we go. go. There's a bronze. Okay, we've got a silver. Wow, we got a silver. That was getting a little hectic at the end there, but we got 120 additional points. And here we are in our first of 2 games against the Houston Astros. And we are leading off the bottom of the second, nobody on, nobody out, and it is scoreless. And that's a hit. We'll go ahead and be happy with the single. And here is Andrelton Simmons. He's got a 2-2 count. We make it back. We're safe at first. That was a good jump. Definitely would have been a stolen base. And here's Mike Trout. 28 home runs, leads the Angels. And they're going to walk him. 4 straight pitches. Here's Justin Upton, 20 home runs on the season. There we go, and we get the first score. And here is Jose Altuve. Runners on first and second with 1 out. And they have tied it. Nobody on and 1 out. Bottom of the third, it is a tie score. Should be getting another up and in. And that is a fly out to right center field. And we're now down by 1. We have runners on first and second with 2 outs.
Let's go right here.
Okay, that curveball kind of threw me. Count is 0-2. We foul off a curve. Then we completely miss a curve for strike 3. We've got Christian Vasquez. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the 7th. And we'll get that over to first for out number 1. We never check our swing. Bottom of the 8th, down by 1. 1 out and nobody on. And we just don't have the power anymore. And here is Alex Bregman. He's got a 3-2 count. And that's out number 1 in the top of the 9th. And we've lost. And here's our second game against Houston. And they scored in the top of the 1st. We lead off the bottom of the 1st. Down by 1. And that's another long fly ball for out number 1. And here's Rico Juarez. Top of the 2nd with 2 outs, nobody on, and it is tied at 3. And another bounce. So we have nobody on and 2 outs. Tied at 3 in the bottom of the 2nd. And that one is going to be a fly ball to second base. And we have a runner in scoring position. We're going to try to drive him in. We are actually up by 3. That was early. Other than that, it looked like it would have been good. And we drove in the run. And here's Andrelton Simmons. Count is 0-1. We have a runner on second, so we're not going to run. And that's out number 3. We are up by 4. And we are up by 2 in the top of the 5th. Nobody on, nobody out. And he's just going to tag him for the first out. Bottom of the 5th, still up by 2. Nobody on and 1 out. He's got a good arm. I don't think there's too many third basemen that would have made that. Runner on first and 1 out. And it's a double play to end the inning. And it is the bottom of the 8th. We're still up by 1. 1 out, nobody on. We hit that right to him. Bottom of the 10th. We are tied at 8 with 2 outs. That is a foul. Don't know. You know, I really don't know if this is going to work if it's not the first pitch. But we will see. That is a long third out. And we've lost. And we went 3-3 today, and we are 5-5 in our last 10. We are still 13 games behind, and we are now 8 games behind in the American League wildcard race. And that is going to end today's episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is All Streamed At. Hit that like and subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications.